Just really, you have an invitation.
Star as dear Heavenly Father, so it is that in God we trust. Therefore we believe in you. Bless this Rotary Club and all the attendants today as we go forward in service of God. We attempt to improve communities around us, but wherever we may enter, to improve mankind around the world. Bless this group to afford us the mental and physical strength to carry out these services. In your name we pray. Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Before we pass, this is the group. And we have a song, Eric.
Yes, so today is the first day of school, but I thought it was appropriate to sing to the school alma mater. I printed it out on the table for you guys and you remember the words of it. But no one wants to hear me sing, so I'm going to take this off and everybody else just sing loud and proud. All right? Here beside the statue,
Pick it up.
stands our school soul. It is the royal alma mater, glorious to behold. Hail to thee, O Sedro Woolley, blue and white, all hail. Hail to thee,
Do we have any visiting Rotarians today? Okay, I'll introduce you. Welcome, Carter. What club are you from?
Burlington Morning Club.
Burlington Morning Club. Hold on. Any other visiting Rotarians or guests? All right, right here. Dave Bud. Welcome, Dave. Okay, it looks about business. Last week we did some light ordering with the budget. I'm not sure everybody was here last week, but I have a few more rank ordering budget forms. If you haven't rank ordered the projects for budget proposals, so the board can take a look at them. Raise your hand and get you a form. Okay, Eric, can you grab those on the table there and get them out? Just move. Okay, and Rich, and Travis. And when you're done with those, just bring them out and put them on the table up here. And there is a blood draw coming up on September 22nd and 23rd. Ken McNutt from Blood Works Northwest. It'll be at Immaculate Heart of Mary Church on September 22nd and 23rd. You can actually get on the Blood Works webpage and sign up, or I think you just show up over there on the phone. Is there any other sub business? Okay, I think we have a raffle, right?
Actually, now, sorry.
Okay, go ahead. Actually, have two announcements.
I was waiting for you to see it. So it's September first, you know what that means? That means we are 1 week away from the San Marcos. So that's not a promise, yeah. So next Thursday is the San Marcos for the large turnout. You know, we haven't had that much in the last couple of years, you know. It'd be nice to get a lot of fish, a lot of good foods. So, good work.
And you have all the meetings.
We are set.
And then, we have a golf tournament coming up. Oh,
We made it after the barbecue, we sit around and sign up, got no emails, text messages, and people not allowed to, but if you are not on this. Leave mark, no, we're all with, and then maybe else we can let us.
Perfect. Thanks, guys. Now, Daryl.
So Bill still saying, we got a raffle. First one, 25.
You did replenish with some beer and wine today.
So there you go.
Champion slowly updating them. We do have some bold club cards from the football, but they won't be here for us.
We probably not have those.
Yes.
Okay, number 62. 62. B. Elmer's Vineyard. Wine and cheese. So, little that. And the next one, number 1. One, remodel at the. And lucky 7. Okay. Here.
Thank you, Daryl.
So today is kind of the sort of theme of our program, and school. And I'm going to go ahead and have to find myself, see about for wearing burns and stuff. That we can find. And then it's hard as well for actually buying these shirts. All right. So today is the first day of school in Sedro Woolley. And what year did Sedro Woolley High School first go in this building?
Is that a quick question?
The high school we had. See that all of the free and responses. According to the National Center for Education Statistics, speaking from the household income, agricultural, what percentage of poverty can be qualified for the village? Answer. Between 2000 and 2013, the percentage of children eligible for free and reduced premise lunch increased from 38% to 5%. Well, yeah. Well. Ukraine is known as the breadbasket of Europe. It is the fourth largest exporter in the world of goods to cross. Are you guys on let me take you apart. So the Sedro Rotary Club is the greatest Rotary Club in the United States. Which monthly Rotary Club?
Someone you belong to? Dave.
I'm gonna go with February because that's my birthday. I'll put it in my finds.
All right, thank you. No, we have some happy bucks. Anybody happy?
I got sworn in and city council last night in Evelyn, so officially less people. So it was very exciting about that. And I have a lease in Wisconsin and my sisters, which I've never been on that before, so that's across the street from the Great Lake, Michigan and Pleasant Prairie, and had a great time celebrating the 50th wedding anniversary, so it's fun.
I have a couple of happy facts. I just came from a dedication up at Northern State Cemetery. That was actually given to us by the state when they turned over the property, Northern State property to the board. They gave us the cemetery. And if anybody had seen it prior to our public works staff, the parks department, if you had seen it prior to, you wouldn't even know that it was even cemetery level in some sort of a park. I mean, it was in really bad shape. So I want to give a shout out to the public works department, in particular the parks department, who went in and did drainage, put up new fencing, they put in a new light, they put a gate in to keep it safe. And the plaque that was there by the class of 2002, I believe it was. We took that off of the wall that had been vandalized and ran into by vehicles multiple times. And we had that plaque cleaned up. The public works staff put it on a new stand, and it is absolutely beautiful out there. I'm going to encourage all of you just to buzz up and see it. We did it in honor of those that are living there, those that really are forgotten, but they're a part of our city and they're a part of history. So we can give a shout out to the public works group. They are amazing.
Today is the first day of school, so I went out this morning to Stanford Elementary School where we had our brand new preschool for an event. Many of you know from her days at Sedro High School, as a science teacher and assistant principal, as an amazing basket coach. So she's a brand new principal out there. The kids were out playing on the playground, the bell rang. And I don't think I've ever seen a stampede like I saw this morning. It was pretty incredible and fun to see the kids so excited. They actually ran from the playground into their classrooms. So that's we're excited. They obviously didn't pass today, but it was fun to see this morning.
Okay, really. Okay, that brings us to the program today. We have Carl and Rick from Company Dance. They're going to introduce themselves, but they're going to talk today about anti-hunger month, which is this month, September. So you guys know. Welcome, Carl and Rick.
Ready? Oh. Okay, what can I get?
I'm Karen Lynch. I am the engagement director for engagement for Helping Hands Movement. I recently took over to Helping Hands back in March, so it's been a wonderful transition for me, just getting to know my community in a different way, and being able to have this beautiful communities where I get to help my fellow community members who are struggling. Rick is with me today. He is our deputy director. So he is one of our head watchers and Becky all around. And with that, Becky sends her love and wishes to be here today. Since her is not, you can definitely find her for not being here. I would give her a call. But no, she wishes to be here today to help and do this for the chief and find her instead. So. I am a local Rotarian. As was mentioned, I'm part of the Burlington Morning Club, so I appreciate you guys having me here and letting us talk about her. So September, this is my first summer action month. So it is been a pleasure to kind of just dig into the data and figure out where we are and what we're doing. We're not only nationally where we are affected, but our state and even more so in our local communities. So we're going to talk a little bit about what we're actually doing while it started, go over some Washington stats with you guys. We'll talk about Helping Hands, what we're doing, and then just what does the future holds and ways you guys can take action. And if you have any questions, we can go through those. So Hunger Action Month was established by Feeding America in 2008. And it was because there was really a need to talk about hunger at a deeper level. Sometimes it is easy to pass by hunger, and we see it in our states, whether it's somebody sitting outside of the grocery store or around the corner, or somebody, eating free and reduced lunch, as was talked about. So, which is often Washington State actually got a grant where all kids are going to be eligible for free and reduced lunch for breakfast as well. So that was a huge win for us to know that their kids are going to have established free food in schools. So super awesome. But what it did was it gave us a platform to not just talk about hunger on a world scale. Even if we do that a lot where we talk about it in the third world country aspect, but we don't really talk about it where it hits close to home. So this gave us an opportunity in 2008 to really bring it to a national level and say, we need to look at this and we need to do something about it together. So you know this on your table, and first I'm going to grab mine. On the back of these calendars, we take stats about Washington State and also for Helping Hands. I know what's writing is very tiny, so I tried to put it on there as best as I could. But nationally, about 11.8% of Americans are experiencing some type of food insecurity. It means that they're not getting food on a regular basis. Or they're having trouble finding it, or they can no longer afford it due to inflation. And I think all of us, whether we feel food insecure right now, have definitely felt the pressure of inflation on our grocery budgets. So I know that the budget to be put aside now doesn't go as far, and so that is definitely taking an increase up in people coming to do things, needing to utilize new things, and us having resources to help them through these difficult times. And then you see on the bottom, what we did was we compared it to Cincinnati County, and these again are for Feeding America. These are your 2020 stats. They're still working on the 2021 stats, but I can share with you Helping Hands 2021 stats that we recently put together. So this is hard to see on the screen, I apologize, but it's right here next to you. So in 2021,
We, at our 4 distribution locations, we were able to deliver or to spend 3.6 million pounds of food within Sedro County. That is a lot in a year. And it's continuing to grow. The need is still there, and as we stand in county right now, we currently have locations in Marbletown, Hamilton, Sedro Woolley, and for volunteer hours, at these 4 locations, we had 97,000 hours donated to help keep our food bank running, which is incredible. So I get a round of applause for that. That is the main thing about volunteer hours is 1.5 hours we make started 30+ years ago. It started with volunteers being in need in this community and saying, hey, we're going to open up a little food bank out of back of church and we're going to make good friends. And that continued and continued. And then you guys involved Becky well, and she came on, she said we could do bigger and we could do better. And she led the charge in some really amazing ways that we were able to grow. But without our volunteers, we would not be able to do the work that we do. They come in, they strip produce, they sort things, they pack boxes, they deliver food to people who are unable to come and utilize our food bank that they need to, which is incredible. So if you know anyone that wants to volunteer, or if you guys are looking for a way to give back hopefully in your community, Helping Hands is always looking for people to come and support. And the best thing about our volunteer program is that there's no minimum. If you have 30 minutes out of your month that you want to make this, or you have 30 hours out of your month that you want to make this, we will take whatever we have. Even if it's, I can only come once a month, or I can come once a week. We're really flexible, and just having you there and being part of the experience is really. So, across our 4 locations, we had 405,827 visits. So people were coming through the food bank that many times. Rick, what's that number that I wrote down on the top there for Sedro Woolley? I think it was 153,000. Yeah, 153,909. That was the number of visits just into the city. So when we look at the county as a whole, most of that is because of our large distribution center is here, and so it's a big public everybody comes, but it definitely is a large number. Now, as we were talking about kids and free reduced lunch today, one of the things we would love to see this summer go down, I think that's always the goal thing for us is we want to be out of business. If we didn't need a food bank, then I think everybody was hungry and we would for everybody at school we didn't exist. But currently, there are still a lot of kids who are struggling to have food on the weekends. We rely on the school systems for breakfast and for lunch, and that's great. So parents really only have to really worry about dinner. But what does that mean on the weekend? And what it means is that a lot of kids are going hungry. So the weekend without food and come to school on Monday and when the teachers come to meet. So we go to the CHOP program, which is studying on weekends, and currently in Sedro County, we serve 1,500 to 2,500 kids a week with our program. So, and that's healthy things, you know, it's yogurts, it's mac and cheese, it's granola bars, it's not candy and chips and things like that. It's high quality things that can help kids through the weekend. So we talk about the future. We are growing, which is really exciting. The need is still out there, but it's continuing. And so tomorrow, we'll be opening in our Burlington location, which is right out East Rio Vista. If you're familiar with Burlington, it's where the old Baptist church used to be out Rio Vista, sort of next to the boat launch down there. We'll be doing distribution there Fridays for 3 to 6. So that will be another opportunity for people, you know, having more locations means that people don't have to travel as far. So those for accessibility and making sure that everyone in our community has access to food. The other exciting portion that we're coming up in October is we're actually going to be opening a location in Clark on the Swedish side. So we're gonna be again partnering with Inspire Church, they're gonna let us use their space. And we'll be doing distribution out there on Thursdays from 2 to 5. So again, just extending that opportunity out to the community and making sure that everybody has everything that they need. So I haven't just wanted to touch on food today and what we're doing, but if you have questions about our other programs or about what you can do, please let me know. One of the ways that you guys can take action is on the backside of those statistics that I can do was 30 ways that you can act against mercury.
Are you gonna stay operational things like gasoline and labor that you're expanding into their other areas? Is it gonna be more efficient or is this just purely growing expansion and additional expense?
That's a great question for our team.
So, so maybe you're taking the cost of gas and fuel and all that with the locations, but it's lots of work on this. You can say it's the gas and fuel, expenses for it, it's been, to see the boiler or some of the locations, runs the way on to for those folks here. Save money on this stuff. So
Helping the customer, but it's helping you with the student.
it's not about this, it's about this. So, we're willing to make that sacrifice to make it easier for the participants to reach the resources.
That's a great question here. So you talk about 3 million pounds of food. Can you, that's a hard.
Hard to visualize.
Yeah, I think you can kind of make that a little bit more feasible for us.
So how do we make that tangibly visible? I'm trying to think, our warehouse, we all know where our distribution location looks like that. See, we'll make the big red barn, keep it up. Okay, how many pounds of food can that hold, right?
Right now, we have up from down.
So think about emptying that building. If there's 200,000 pounds of food in that building each time, and you do that math, that's the building is gonna fill up and distributed and fill up again and fill up again. But here's a really neat statistic. We gave away 3.6 million pounds of food, but we only had to purchase 57,000 out of that 3.6 million. So that means we currently, it costs us 2 cents a meal because we are so good and diligent at locally sourcing meals, we grocery recipes, partnering with farmers, and getting food to be donated. So we're not a food bank that has to go out and purchase food on a consistent basis because we have the support of the local community. So that 3.6 million pounds of food, so much of that is being directly from grocery store or being given to us by community donors. So it's absolutely incredible that we can provide a meal for 2 cents. You know, we can't, no one can go to the grocery store and do that. So the power of food bank is just amazing. Yeah, that is part of our future and part of our path is training and education. It was part of the building when we first built our building. Part of the building was meant to be a community education piece. COVID came in and changed a few things, and we've grown fast and furious. So yes, that is part of our presence is helping teach people how to forage, teaching people how to grow things. One of the projects that we currently have, and I should have service club or take it one. Is a community garden. So we have a fully edible forest on our acreage where the property is, and so we went out and harvested plums and pears off every day. And so anybody can come, that whole thing is edible. But definitely, I think it's really important to teach people, how to make a cycle garden so that you can consistently grow food and being able to partner with people to provide seeds, because that is something.
How many clients do you have come through for once a week?
So. Just really important about we had 1,700 deliveries in backpack food, month. We're probably, so don't quote me on this, But probably close to 15,000, servers, did not know that, again, still the numbers.
You said 15,000 for the month.
You're 3.6 million, 70,000 pounds per week.
Thank you for doing that.
That's what engineers do, they don't know about, they don't know anything else to do. And so if you, and how often can they come to the facility?
That is another great part about helping hands is we do not have barriers, we're no barrier food bank, so you can come to the location, any of our locations as many times as you need. So,
Okay, and then most of them, they collect enough food for how many meals you think?
so it depends on their family size, so when people come to the food bank, we ask them how many people they are trying to feed, and then currently with our grocery store model, it's color coded, so if you have a family that's just the size from 1 to 4, then you're gonna get like a little card, and then as you shop, it'll tell you, you're in number 1, you're yellow, you can take X number of pieces of food, it's like loaves of bread. X number of eggs, and so as family sizes grow, including the number of items that you are allowed to out of the. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, and then we're with our model where they can make what they want. Versus you can put a whole bunch of stuff in a box. What are you learning from that? What are the clients?
So it brings choice, and so that whole model, I started with the model was the box and stuff, right? You go through, you put the box in your trunk and move it on. Now we're allowing choice, which brings some confidence and you get to walk in and choose where they want to go. So it just changed completely. So it changes the dynamic of our participants and what they can come in and actually choose. And right now, part of the rate is we fed the rent for produce. And so we have so much produce coming in every week that it's unlimited. So participants can come in and take as much produce as they want. So we're dividing the top of foods and how they chose it. And again, bringing the choice back to the participants, so it brings some stability and things like that.
What are you doing with your spoilers?
Can I answer this one? I love this one. We actually, again, we partner with farmers, and so there's pig farmers or other farmers that need plot for their animals, and so our waste is super minimal, which I think is amazing. We really do full circle. And I think the other big part is that we're rescuing our grocery rescue, combining with that, partnership with farmers. It really we're taking and keeping them out of the landfill at a scale that is just incredible. So it's really a full circle cycle.
And I would encourage anybody that's interested in what that looks like, come volunteer during one of our grocery rescue sorting parties that we typically do almost every day. And the volunteers take such care that they'll actually sit there with a paper towel and they'll wipe the produce and the donated food out so that it looks presentable to the participants. And we have an older lady that's been doing that for years. And she'll sit on her stool, and if you have blueberries, she'll actually pick each blueberry out of the basket and make sure that it's not rotted or moldy. And so that's the kind of care that goes into what we do for community. That's the heart of the volunteer.
And I think that goes back to dignity too, is just because you're at a food bank doesn't mean that you should be getting lots of food that when you shop at a grocery store. And so being able to provide these high quality foods that you would buy at a grocery store really does boost your confidence, and that lifts them out of that personal feeling of shame, which I think a lot of people have. The other portion of the grocery model is people, that have dietary restrictions, whether that is for allergy or religious purposes. we're not giving away food to them that they're not going to eat for, that they're just going to toss. So it gives them not just dignity, but it also gives them the ability to eat foods that are actually enriching their lives and their culture, so. Any other questions?
Can you comment, I mean, one of the things that we have stated is that we're helping a lot of these smaller movements around the county from up to Mark now all the way to Henry first. And then maybe talk about the demographics of the directors. Their average age and why they end up having to do that.
Yeah, well, like I mentioned earlier, a lot of our local movements were started by volunteers, by, women's auxiliary groups or other groups that were started, and the executive directors are starting to age out, Dr. Bluebank. She is up in her upper 80s and still trying to do it on her own, and so it's us being able to be there and offer support. It's not a takeover, but it really is the reality of we realize how valuable food banks are to our community, and being able to stand by those smaller food banks and say, we're here to support you. If we do need to, like, for 100 or the Hamilton Food Bank, we need that support and that infrastructure. We're well oiled. We do this really well. Let us support you when it's already called. When we came in and supported the Hamilton Food Bank, they still do their thing. They do it their way, the way that they want, the way that they have been doing it, but they're just doing it with the support of our well-oiled machine behind them and helping them with their infrastructure and helping them. But they still do everything the way that the Hamilton Food Bank do. And they come to us with their ideas and say, hey, our city needs this, or our community is expecting that, and can we? And it's, you guys are the ones on the reference talking to those people that are experiencing and participating in food bank culture. And so as we grow, our intent is never to take over. It's really just the intent to keep it going, because food banks are such a valuable piece of our economy. Awesome. Well, thank you so much, you guys. It's such a pleasure to kick off Cover Action with you, and I really appreciate all your time and questions. I encourage you all to take a tour of the building. It's magical. Once you walk through it, it really changes perspective and really gives you insight to the magical work that we make now. So I really just appreciate you guys' support, and thank you for letting me be part of the best brewery in the universe.
On the day that you have a party against for you, finish with the club in the universe.
Thank you. Memento for my.
Thank you very much. A couple reminders, next week, barbecue on the 8th, be there by 5:30. And then Nick, are you being enough golfers to the
Yeah, we might sign up, we might need some more, but
That's all about that. And is there any other club business before we adjourn? Well, once again, thank you for coming to the Creative Sporting Club and the meeting. Meeting.